I'm Michael Burchick, a member of the Knights of Columbus, Prince George's Council 2809, and a past faithful navigator of the 4th degree, Archbishop Michael J. Curley Assembly. With us this afternoon, we have Father McFadden, Spiritual Director of the Helpers of God's Precious Infants from Philadelphia. He was ordained in 1962 and was also a Navy chaplain from 71 through 76. We also have Gene Krueger, co-director of Helpers of God's Precious Infants. He is married, has 7 children, and 6 grandchildren. Congratulations. You beat me by about 2 children.
Well, I still have a ways to go, too.
Very good. My first question to both of you is, how did the Helpers of God's Precious Infants come about? How did it get started? Who started it, and so on?
Well, the Helpers of God's Precious Infants is an organization that was founded by Bishop Daly, who is the chaplain of the Knights of Columbus. Bishop Daly, when he took over the Diocese of Brooklyn, founded the Helpers to try and bring a Catholic presence to the people of New York and Brooklyn areas. The concept was that by using the Catholic liturgies of the Mass, the Rosary, and the Benediction, that we could involve people in the sanctity of life, focusing on the conversion of hearts, the conversion of the people. We know that laws will not change hearts, but prayer will. So using our Catholic faith and using the liturgies that have been developed over the centuries, we now bring, or Bishop Daly brought to that his diocese, the program called the Helpers of God's Precious Infants. In Philadelphia, Mike, we were looking for some way to try and involve the greater church. The pro-life movement had been seen as almost a militant group, and that the average Catholic was not involved in pro-life activity because they didn't have the choice of expressing in an outward way their Catholic faith. So we contacted Bishop Daly, and Bishop Daly sent to us his administrative assistant, Monsignor Philip Riley, who is the rector of the Most Precious Blood Monastery in Brooklyn. And Monsignor Riley came to Philadelphia and put on a conference for our priests in Philadelphia and explained exactly what was involved, how we would gather people from all the parishes, we would gather the priests, have a Mass early in the morning, and then after Mass process in a prayerful way, saying the Rosary, guided by the police to an abortion clinic. The police then barricade the streets so that we can pray in the streets. We never block the doors or get involved in anything that would be illegal. We pray the Rosary in front of the clinic, and we're praying for the conversion of the women who are victimized there, the people who are involved in making their living by the destruction of the life of children, and all the people who are apathetic to this destruction of life in our country. Then after the Rosary is done and prayers are said in front of the clinic, the procession then winds its way back to the church, where we have closing benediction and closing remarks by either the celebrant or one of our vicars who usually lead us. In the New York area, the Helpers of God's Precious Infants are led each week by bishops. In the Philadelphia area, we are, because we're relatively new, the Helpers is a program that's 4 years old, and we've been at it now 10 months. We now go out once each month in pilgrimage.
So this program is relatively new. You say 4 years, but only 10 in
10 months.
Philadelphia. I've been involved in visiting various clinics over the years, but this is the first time I've heard of something like this, which is quite a change from what I'm familiar with. So I hope this program grows and becomes more widely known. I'm rather surprised to know that something like this has been started by Bishop Daly, and I'm looking forward to maybe getting more information on this and spreading it through the Knights of Columbus publications.